It was a carefully arranged look. The walk slightly contorted, the flannel shirt in July, the Band-Aid on the glasses, the clothes deliberately smeared with mud and dirt.
You guys wait for some big shot to come out here?
We're already here.
The look is disheveled, inappropriate for the weather, and apparently convincing. One guy stops me with a whispered offer.
I have some good weed.
Weed, he says. He's selling it.
Is this good weed?
It's damn good. The poor will fit.
I moved on, of course, into a thick, clean-cut, well-groomed, pre-Olympic crowd, looking as unlike them as I could make myself look, to see if anyone else noticed, and to see what, if anything, would happen.
This is the front of ACOG headquarters.
At the main entrance to the Inforum, where ACOG does business and where the International Press Center is located, I joined the other media personnel loitering on the sidewalk. The Inforum is well secured and heavily patrolled. Perhaps it was my lack of press credentials that, after several minutes, drew a friendly visit from a watchful Atlanta police officer.
Just getting some cool air. I'm making folks nervous?
Couldn't argue with that, but the question was, did they order me out because of the way I looked, or was it because I had lingered so conspicuously at a high-security location in a nervous city?
Techwood and North Avenue, the Olympic Village.
Certainly there's no greater case of nerves than at the Olympic Village, where 14,000 athletes are staying. The public sidewalk goes right up to the fence outside the new dormitory complex where police and soldiers are stationed in force. I found a spot and lingered for what seemed like an eternity before an officer finally approached.
How you doing, sir?
Hey,
Can I help you?
thank you.
What's your business in this area?
I was just standing around looking at everything. You want me to leave?
Yeah, I'd appreciate it, sir.
Okay. I don't blame you. What took you so long?
The fact is that even in a crowd, it doesn't take very long for a guy who looks like this, especially standing near a lot of police, to draw some attention. Each time, though, it was polite and professional.
Hello.
Even at Centennial Olympic Park. Here my walk was a little slower, my posture a little more askew, and I practiced some facial contortions, which I was told looked a little unnerving. And there were a lot of children here, playing and enjoying Atlanta's Olympic centerpiece. I made no effort to avoid them as I kept moving through the park. Then I found a small police enclave and slumped nearby. They tagged me in short order.
Can I kind of ID on you?
He was a GBI agent and flashed a badge.
Can you talk? What's your name?
Rich.
I was less than fully responsive.
We kind of try to check out folks and see what's going on. You've been standing here. Somebody said you were looking at little kids when they went walking by. Anything to that?
It was an alarming accusation. In fact, I had deliberately avoided looking at anybody. Still, who wouldn't want to protect children from a guy who looks like this?
That's our job, is to check out suspicious persons.
He was polite, friendly, but earnest and suspicious, especially when he saw a bulge under my clothes.
Let me check. What's this supposed to be? Is that a microphone?
It was, and the discovery ended the charade.
They didn't know whether it was a gun or what, and I feel that they acted appropriately to protect our guests.
With our cover blown, the law enforcement team released us, but only after summoning an ACOG spokeswoman for a little lecture.
No one asked you to leave because you were not well dressed. No one asked you to leave because they didn't want you here. Someone was concerned because they thought you were a threat to little children based on the actions they saw you doing. And I think that they handled it totally appropriately.